A pleasant day, everyone. We are the Group 3 reporters, and today we are going to tackle our assigned task. Everyone, may you lend your ears as we start our discussion, and I am hoping that you will give your full attention on this matter. To formally start, I want to introduce myself first. This is Chu Hannah Rose, the first reporter. Before to begin our formal discussion, let's have first an introductory activity. So the main objectives of this activity is you are going to guess the picture of what does that image implies or refers to. By the way, that particular image has something to do with our topic today. And as you can see, there are particular objects that conveys a hidden word. Now, all you have to do is to identify and analyze of what does the word of that corresponding images. All you need to do is to form a word out of that pictures. So for the first image, what do you think is the answer?
On cultural values,
Okay, it is cultural values. How about the second image?
sociological theory,
Okay, very good. Sociological theory. How about this picture?
one parang entrepreneurship,
Okay, entrepreneurship. The fourth image?
belief,
Yes, it is belief. And the last image?
customs.
Okay, very good. So, with that given activity, our topic this morning has something to do with the theory of sociological entrepreneurship. It is a universal fact that entrepreneurship is an important factor in economic development. And talking about an entrepreneur, he or she is a risk bearer and works under uncertainty. Now, to open up the discussion this morning, sociological theory are different from other theories because they tend to analyze entrepreneurial activities from the standpoint of social context and corresponding processes and effects. And you know what, guys? Various entrepreneurship theories have been proposed by the scholars over different periods of time that aid in the process of development of the field of entrepreneurship. And one of it is the sociological theory of entrepreneurship. So, what is sociological theory of entrepreneurship? According to the definition, it is a concept that proposes that secondary sources of entrepreneurship development are sociological factors. And some of the sociological factors include attitudes and values that impact the entrepreneurial supply in a community. So, according to this concept, the sociological factors are the secondary source of entrepreneurship development. The identifying feature of sociological entrepreneurship theories is that they focus on the social context of entrepreneurship development, like focus sa attitudes and values that highly impacted on the community. So, the field of entrepreneurship, by the way, can be traced back to the Industrial Revolution, where entrepreneurial activity marked the rise of innovation that eventually promotes social change all over the world. So, simply speaking, sociological theories basically focuses on social context of entrepreneurship behavior within the society. So that is all about sociological theory of entrepreneurship. Now I will give you to the next reporter, Edeline Canteveros.
All right, good morning everyone. I am Adeline and I am the second presenter of the group. Here, the fourth one, we have the theory of innovation by Schumpeter. So, Schumpeter attributed the entrepreneurial activity to creativity and innovation. So, diba, when we say innovation or innovative, it's a new idea, method, or introduction of something new. So, the idea of this theory is basically an innovator is the one who introduces new combinations, wherein an entrepreneur dapat holistic iyang perspective to what's going on sa iyang society and has to do with its creativity. Okay, according here, largely asserting that reformation of all processes related to goods and services is the only driving factor of entrepreneurship. So what does it mean? It means that the business itself is dili stagnant or static. It is dynamic. Therefore, there are lots of changes and those changes is dapat fit in siya to what is the society's demand or unsaang trend baron, right? So, best example for this one is kaning gitawag na to og the technological advancements. For example, kaning gadgets. Di ba before, atuang naandan is, or like the phone that we're using before, kay keypads. And of course, time to time, may mga changes na hitabo. And those changes are actually the product of innovation. And kana nga innovation is gikan na siya sa creativity sa usa ka tao, which is the entrepreneur. So basically, the idea of this theory is that whatever the changes or like whatever the society's demand, dapat the entrepreneur itself aware siya sa what is going on to the society. So entrepreneurs time to time innovates and create ideas nga i-offer nila sa market that would also benefit to what the society's needs and wants. So therefore, innovation is the realization of business. So, mo ni siya ang idea ni Sean Peters sa iyahang theory of innovation. So, the bottom line sa sociological entrepreneurship theory has to do with, the first one, we have the social movement. The way how creative minds, which are the entrepreneurs, create changes and introduce goods that can be beneficial to the society, like what I said kanina, di ba? The next is the cultural values, the family ties, trust effect, entrepreneurship. So sa cultural values, ano siya? The Economist, ano nga theory, believes that cultural values deeply affect the entrepreneurship and economic development in a way that someone from that particular environment is motivated to innovate, create, and take risk with regards sa ilang own culture and respect the belief, norms, and etc. Sa family ties is that support, if the strong family support is within the entrepreneur, then this will be fruitful effect. But if family does not care about businessman, then it can cause adverse effect. So what saman ang sabat ani? Of course, it has to do with the individual or the entrepreneur's behavior and perception. Unsaon niya pag kuano is important gyud ang how the people that surrounds you or saang pagtreat nila nimo maka-affect na siya on how you will drive that in the business, right? Then the last one, the trust effect and the entrepreneurship. According to Hoselitz, the persons who introduces innovative ideas reject the traditional ways of doing the things. Why? The word is of trust effect, of course, kanang mo ba tag makaingon sa ka nga dili bitaw reliable na. Pero dili sa tanan noon. Pero like, 'di ba? Kanang if the business good kay mo innovate siya or like mo venture out into new something, dapat timely, relevant, no? So of course disregard na to ang mga old ideas, mga past or like mga traditional ideas or products. So economists believe that a special attention given to society can improve the relations between the enterprise and its surroundings. Of course, kay sociological man siya, so it has to do with the surroundings, the society itself. Unsa ang wants yet or demands sa society. So mo ang idea of sociological entrepreneurship theory, right? So ang inyo lang remember is, of course, sociological has to do with the society. So that's it. So from the modern approach to the bottom line of the sociological entrepreneurship theory, okay, as been discussed. Everyone, that ends my part. I hope you guys learned and understand something from my part. So the next presenters will be presenting to you another or like more in-depth about samong topic. So thank you everyone for listening.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Spinoza Arnelin F., the third reporter. So this time, I will report or explain how sociological factors accelerate the growth of entrepreneurs. So meaning, giunsa or unsa ang mga sociological factors nga mapadali ang kalambuan sa pagiging entrepreneur o kalambuan sa imong business. Mga factors na makalambo sa business, the forces of the custom, values, the rigidity or flexibility of changing social status, acceptance of new ideas, freedom to exercise intellectual curiosity are determined by sociocultural values which act as channels for economic action that gives birth to entrepreneurship. Meaning, mga factors na makalambo sa business or sa pagiging entrepreneur tungod sa mga naandan or mga practices sa mga tao in a certain place or unsay trend or unsay uso-uso. So as an entrepreneur man gyud or if mag-create tag business para mulambo na kay tan-awon nimo kung unsay uso-uso or unsay patok dito nga place. Para again ma-success ang imong business. So dapat na mutan-aw jud ka sa ilahang naandan or practices. Next, the values. Yes, very important ang values as an entrepreneur para mulambo na imong business. Dapat as an entrepreneur, you should build a trust and a patience para sa imong customers. Kay nabayad jud nay nga term na customers is always right. So patience lang jud ta. Next, the rigidity or dapat flexible ka pagkatao in changing social status o para dali ra ka maka-change or makahimog strategies how to persuade your customers or unsaon nimo madani sila na mopalit sa imong product or sa imong negosyo. Next, kanisad, acceptance of new ideas. So dapat as an entrepreneur willing jud ka mo accept og mga new ideas or mga suggestions sa mga tao para mas mulambo pa imong business or pagiging entrepreneur. Example, kanang naay mo ingon nimo na pwede ilisan nimo imong product or negosyo kanang patok sa mga tao ba og kanang dali mahalin ug naa sa imong sulti nimo na pagunahuna og nice pa nga strategies or pun-in na imong mga strategies para sa imong business. So, ikaw as an entrepreneur, para mulambo na imong business, so imo na siyang i-accept ang katong mga suggestions. Next, the freedom to exercise intellectual curiosity. So, dapat you have freedom or you give freedom to your customers. Dapat sa naasad kay pagka-curiosity kay para makadetermine ka unsay socio-cultural values ato nga society or ato nga place. Kay maumang yun ni ang muak as a channels or a medium for the economic action that gives birth to the entrepreneurship. Next na factors para sa acceleration of growth for the business is the entrepreneurship is likely to get a most particular social culture. So meaning as an entrepreneur, mag-base jud ka kung unsa nga kind of social culture dito nga certain place para in town ma-success imuhang business. Next, also the behaviors of individuals in a society is influenced by, first, the society's values. So, we all know man sa nga ang primary goal of many entrepreneurs is to operate or manage a business that can bring in large profits. In addition, to earn money, a business can also promote social values that it can benefit to others. Social values can be incorporated into the everyday business plan such as pagprotect sa environment. Protecting environment is the one value that can easily become part of your business process. Like, pwede ka mag-purchase of recycled products such as papers, plastics, and printer ink cartridges. And you can properly dispose of any hazardous waste materials. And you can also conserve energy by turning off computers and lights kung wala ka nagamit. And keep your company vehicles in a good working order to reduce harmful emissions. Next, pwede sa nagamiton imong business to support humanitarian causes that can relate to your business. For example, if you operate a food-related business, parehaan ang naa ba kay restaurant or a bakery. So, pwede jud ka mo donate a portion of your sales to feed or makahatag ka sa mga tao nga nanginahanglan kaayo. And you can also prepare meals for homeless shelters or kanang mga bata or tao nga nanlilimos. Because through of that or because sa imuhang business or kana imuhang buhaton, makatabang ka ana nila. Sunod, tungod sa imong business, maka-help sad ka sa imong community. Or you can demonstrate social values in a way you conduct your business like you can charge a reasonable price for your goods and services while placing a strong emphasis on a customer service. O pwede sad ka mag-provide og work environment na ang katong mga employees dapat ang trato kay fair jud or patas. And hire employees who can share your same value structure. And you can also balance your desire to run a profitable business with conducting an ethical manner. And next, pwede ka maghimo or mag-conduct og business with a mission on promoting values. by becoming a social entrepreneurs, you can manage business that can benefits to the society. Pareha ng producing and marketing a green product that helps the environment. Like kanang mga recycled materials. Like pwede na nimo siyang gamiton as a business. Like maghimo ba ka og bags, kanang mga lanterns that made up of plastics or mga recycled materials. So next, we move on now sa laing behavior of individual in a society that can influence by. So kani siya, the religious beliefs. So guys, dapat we should know how to respect, especially sa ilahang religious beliefs. Kay ilahi bayatag mga religious beliefs. So, because of that, we need to respect it. And next, the customs. So, kung we manage business, dapat tanawon or aware ta sa ilahang customs or mga naandan para maka-idea ta unsa ato ang business na dapat himuon or unsa nga product or negosyo para inana nga way na adjud tay mga customers or mga suki, and also because of that masuccess ang ato ang business. Also, the factors nga mulambo ang business is the entrepreneur merely performs a role as per the expectations of the society. So, mao na akong ingon. Meaning, as an entrepreneur, dapat magunahuna kag business nga naa-joy expectation or relate kung unsa ang naa dito sa society or unsay mga uso-uso dito ba. And that's all of my report.